Hello. I was thinking last night we should break down some poetic stuff. And no, we're not going to start with Edgar Allan Poe. I figured we'll save that for later. And I know it seems hard sometimes, but I know you could do it. So, we're going to start with something a little more simple. How about row your boat? No, I'm not kidding. Okay, so row, row, row your boat. Okay, so you've got row 3 times. Your boat, you got 5. That's a big number for the Celtic Ogham few. They work with 5s. Gently down the stream. 5 again. And we're breaking it up into syllables. So the first part is 10. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. So you're rowing. What are you rowing? Your boat. So whose boat is it? Yours. Your boat. So the boat is the subject. You're the possessor. And you're rowing. That's the first part. Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? You're rowing it gently. Where? Down. What? A stream. Okay, so interesting. 10 syllables. Row, row, row your boat gently down a stream. Then the next part is 17. Merrily. Okay, so you've got that same word 4 times in a row. 3 syllables each time. Merrily, 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 merrily. So 12. And then the end, another 5. Life is but a dream. So 17 plus 10 is 27 syllables altogether. Row, row, row your boat gently down a stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. 27. And now the next time you read something like Edgar Allan Poe, you'll hopefully keep that in mind a little bit and think, when I'm about to read this, how it flows and how many syllables are in it and what the subject is and all that kind of stuff. I wanted to give another example before I get into Poe, and this was a Helloween song that just came to me as I was thinking this. Okay. If I could fly. Now wait. If I could fly. So that's 4. Like a king of the sky. 6. So it still equals 10 instead of being 5 and 5. If I could fly like a king of the sky to get 10. I would stumble nor fall. I could picture it all. So they move from a 10 count altogether, 4 and 6, to them being 6 and 6. So I guess it's 4, 6, 6, 6. Anyways, time to move on. A Dream Within a Dream. This was like the first poem that really, really stuck with me. I read it for some class in school, like in 3rd grade. Take this kiss upon thy brow, and in parting from you now, thus much let me avow, you are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. Yet if hope has flown away in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is it therefore the less gone? All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. How few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep, while I weep, while I weep. O God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? O God, can I not save one from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream? And I want to break this down just a tiny bit. The first time he posits this possibility, he does not use a question mark. All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream, suggesting that this is a certainty, not a question. The second time he says, is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream. And I've been having a lot of thoughts about oceans lately. The Norse giantess Ran, R-A-N, has been a huge influence on my poetry lately. Her 9 daughters drowned men and make droig, or most people call it draugr, I think. But that's actually pronounced wrong, I found out. Droig. So anyways, yeah, that's how you get like sea zombies, basically. And of course, I'm sure you're familiar with all the tales of seamen who get lost at sea. And yeah, it's quite interesting to think that there's a bunch of zombies in the sea. And, basically just a big, huge holding tank of dead things and living things. Mitch Hedberg, a comedian, said, if the ocean wasn't silent, you could stick your ear in the water and all you would hear is a bunch of screaming because everything is eating each other. So on that lovely note, I suppose I'll leave you. But first, so just to go over and like embed this in your mind, I'm just trying to get you to think of how many syllables are being used in a sentence for a song or a poem, and the effect that it has. You should listen to different songs and just sit there for a second, just listen to 10 or 20 seconds and break it down and see how the beats are. It's quite interesting, and it'll help you if you want to write like that. That's how I started. I started sitting there thinking, how are they doing it? Because I haven't had any classical professional training or anything. I sat there and read a poem. Can't say I've read all of this by any means, nor is it all poetry. A lot of stories from Edgar Allan Poe. As a matter of fact, some people think his stories are better. Some people think his poetry is better. And it's funny because I'm a poet and I'm actually more fond of his stories probably, except for that Dream Within a Dream really, really gets me, I guess, because, it's kind of to use a modern reference, Matrix-ish, Matrix-esque, however you would say that. Because it does make you think, especially when you've had a really deep layered dream where you wake up twice. I had that the other day. I woke up a few times in a row. Quite an interesting sensation. And it does make you wonder if it's all just a dream within a dream. So, on that note,